Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Lucas from the 90th Minute here, and I'm here to update you guys on future series on this channel and other updates in general. First of all, thank you for the support on this channel. We've been getting a lot of love with our career mode series as well as with our podcast too, so we thank you so much for that. The career mode series in general too, because we tried something different and it turned out lots of people enjoyed it, so we're obviously going to continue that with another series in the near future. So when is that series going to happen? Either on June 17th or June 24th. So yeah, if you don't see it happen on June 17th, then it will come out on June 24th for sure. Now, what league are we doing? Well, we haven't fully decided that just yet, but we're gonna get into it a little more later on, as we're gonna check into the survey, which we did post in the description of the past two career mode videos. And if you want to give some input towards the future series and also other parts of the channel, we'll leave a link in the description. It won't 100% determine anything, but it helps us know what people would like to see. So now, looking at this survey, we'll go through the questions that were answered and just go through the results so far. A majority of people liked the length of the series, which was good to hear, because it'd be kind of hard to make the videos shorter and still have the videos as enjoyable, and at the same time, if you make the videos any longer, then I don't know if anyone would watch a 50, 60, 70 minute career mode video. But like it says here, keep in mind these videos are only coming out once or twice a week. And there's many reasons for that. I know there have been several people asking if we could upload this more in a week, like 3 or 4 times or daily, which unfortunately that's not possible at all at the time. Now, if the videos were shorter, like 15-20 minutes, and uploading daily may not be a problem, as it's not as long and doesn't take as long to upload. But like I said earlier, I think it would deter the quality of the series. Is deter even a word? Yes. Okay, good. It takes forever to edit these videos. I'm the one that has to edit this specific series, so it takes a long time. Some videos potentially take 12 plus hours to finish, and there's some days where I'm up to like 4 a.m. in the morning finishing the video, which isn't ideal. And also, that doesn't include getting the guys to record their own parts, getting together to record the intro and outro, but also sometimes I had some computer issues too, so the files wouldn't work, so sometimes it was a bit of a nightmare. The YouTube is not the only stuff I have to deal with. I have to do the TikToks, a lot of them. I have to help out with some of the planning and stuff like that. And also I do work on my own personal YouTube channel because it is something I enjoy doing. Plus I do also work a part-time job as well on the side. So editing the series several times a week, like 3-4 times, is just not possible in this current circumstance. And the other guys, they either don't have the equipment to help out, or they're working at their jobs, or mix of both. And in Woz's case, he's also streaming 5 times a week while also helping with other parts of the channel. So getting this series out more than twice a week, not possible right now. Plus we do record the podcast every week, and that's our bread and butter. We've started with that, and that's not going to stop anytime soon. And also sometimes life happens, so it's things you can't control, which causes problems where sometimes you can't even get the second video a week out, which happens in some cases. Now that we got that out of the way, I hope you guys understand, and we'll get into the other parts of this survey. So if we did another career mode series challenge, which we are, what should be the next one based on? Now, this gives us a general idea if people would like to see it or not. So obviously something like Liga, and not as many people would want to see that, which I mean, okay, fair enough. It's not the most popular league in the world. At the time of recording, the relegation threatened sides are on top, but that's not going to be the next series, but it could be the one right after. We'll see. Yeah, right now, Bundesliga, with no one using Bayern, as well as La Liga with the top 3 clubs are topping the polling list, and it is going to be one of those 2 series. I'll spoil that. Hopefully we can do these series in the future, whether it's during the FIFA 20 cycle, whether it's during the FIFA 21 cycle. We'll see what happens. Before this pandemic, we didn't even know that we were going to be doing a career mode series so soon, but we attempted this and look where we are right now. And this next one is just some ideas I tossed in there people liked, and you know, 35% say all of them are good, so that's pretty good, and maybe in the future we'll try some of them out. Now if you didn't watch the last few episodes of this career mode series, even if you watched it, if you know Liam finished last, you did not have a good time. Really, from the beginning of the series, we said if you get 3rd place, you're gonna get demoted to assistant manager, and then someone, well, that'd be either Greg or I, would go into a manager role in the next series. And I threw this question out here saying, you know, what type of competitor? I threw to keep Liam as manager, as well, I know some people would like to, and it didn't surprise me that he got the majority of the votes. But right now, we don't think Liam is going to be the main player in the next series, but he will definitely be a main player in the one afterwards. And we also have some series idea that involves just mainly him for a short gimmick series, which we'll see hopefully in the near future. So even if Liam isn't in the next career mode series as the main voice, he still will be there as an assistant manager helping one of the competitors. Well, not really helping, he's no but he's gonna be there and in many future videos as well. So even if he's not there, we still hope you still watch the series and enjoy it. Now, what type of videos would you guys like to see on the channel? So I threw a bunch of ideas we had on there, and right now finishing the Euros on FIFA 20 is the top one, and that's something we've wanted to do for a while, really. This would be very similar to our finishing the Champions League on FIFA 20, which we did a couple months ago, which was a very fun series we did, and we had a lot of fun doing it and did pretty well on the channel at the time. The problem is that the pandemic happened, and that's why the Euros got moved to 2021, and we had the idea of finishing it on FIFA 20. But it's very important that you social distance where you are when you're in public and things like that. Now, where we live, it's not as bad as other places in the world, which we're lucky for. We will have the series out hopefully during July, but it is a somewhat difficult thing to do. Now, real life football videos, we obviously want to do those for a long time. Obviously, hopefully we can do something with this. But vote on this, give your input if you haven't voted already. There are a lot of fun ideas we could potentially have, not just including these ones. There's probably a lot more as well. Now, next to involve the podcast, which we do have a podcast that comes out every Monday on our channel. And we also try to have some highlight clips of that podcast onto our second channel, the 90th minute extra time, every so often, maybe like 4 or 5 times a week we try. Now, one of the questions is if you watch the podcast. If you do, thank you very much. If you don't, that's all good. With the second channel right now, we just add podcast clips, but there are a lot of people that either don't care if we add anything else or if we add extra videos. There's a lot of people that care too, so we might add some stuff on there in the future. We'll see. So it's been very fun doing all this with the other guys. We started this as a podcast 2 years ago in around late May. I looked a year ago. We had 49 people subscribed to us, and I'm pretty sure a lot of those was either us subscribed or our parents or our friends. For any of you that have sticked around from those times or even times of like 100, 200, or even are just new, thank you so much for subscribing. We really do appreciate you guys sticking with us. You guys can also check us out on other platforms like Instagram, where we are posting some videos, some pictures, and fun stuff like that. By the way, Woz and I were also on the Next Gen Football podcast, so if you want to check that out, we'll leave a link in the description as well. If you're one of the people that haven't checked us out on TikTok, you can obviously check us out there. And check us out on Twitter as well. We should probably be tweeting a bit more, but check us out there if you want. And if you like live streams, you can check out Woz on his Twitch channel, itswoz. You can check out my channel, which I mentioned earlier. Other guys don't really have anything else other than their TikToks and Instagrams, but hopefully one day when they get the equipment in the future, they can start their own type of content creation, which who knows when that will happen. But at the end of the day, our main focus here is the 90th minute, and we're going to put as much effort as we can to provide great content for all of you. And so thank you for watching this video. Thank you for understanding, and hopefully you're excited for the next career mode series and other series that will come to the channel. Thank you for watching, and this has been yet another week in the beautiful game.